Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Paige and this is Life on Earth. Before getting into the tarot to take a closer look as to what is going on in the past, present, and future, I would like to go over a few cards that I pulled from a new oracle deck of mine. And the oracle deck is the Wild Unknown Archetype Oracle. Really interesting, beautiful deck. So for the overall general energy or what is going on right now, we have the Mirror. Supporting the overall general energy, or the stage to where the story is set, we have the Vision. For what you don't see coming, or for the key or hidden truth here, we have Eros. And why is this all happening? The Heart. So we're bearing witness to, we are experiencing, we're sensing this divine mirror and its reflection. Where? In our vision. In the place where we are manifesting, in the place where we are putting our time and energy, in the place where we want to see ourselves, successful in years to come. And why is this all happening? It's for the evolution of our heart, Okay, then of course we have Eros and the energy that you do not see coming, the energy that is the hidden truth of a situation. I actually have the guidebook here because it's in the perfect placement, because I just it's baffling to me. So let's figure out more about this energy so we can master the situation. Okay, so Eros, love as desire, eroticism, sensuality. Though Eros can be depicted as unbridled sensuality and eroticism, a more contemplative understanding of this archetypal energy leads us to the root of desire itself. What do we long for? Why are we awakened by love? What makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Eros reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with another human being. Nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive we are separate from. Eros allows us to momentarily unite. Our heart embraces otherness, and in doing so, we further understand our own wow. Our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in a new territory of love, of desire and sensuality. Explore the labyrinth with a curious and honest heart, and remember, though the way is circuitous, you are always being led towards its center. So when it's upright, or when it's light, or when it's in that position, passion, playfulness, sexual health. When it's in a more negative aspect, madness, projection, and obsession. And if you go deeper, there's some songs here that she has listed that you can look up. I guess I'll just say them. Love Sonnet. No, I'm not going to say them because I don't know how to read Roman numerals. So I don't like to do I can... Basket of Figs by Ellen Bass. Okay, Bass. The Hindu goddess Lalita, who plays, can help activate Eros energy. She is also known as Kamashira, Empress of Desire. What else does it say here? Plato reminds us that Eros can be experienced as platonic love. It is activated when we witness beauty and truth in the world, when our barriers soften. Wow. Holy cow. Okay, so, collective, I'll tell you what. I'm going to write those questions that I read from the guidebook, from Eros down. I think that you should go back a little bit. I'll have them in the description box. Write the questions down. Get to know that side of you a little bit better. If you're saying to yourself, I already know that side of me. Like, we're good. I don't need to know that side of me any better. Like, I already know. That's probably an indicator that you don't know it well enough. Also, another indicator that you should definitely probably get to know that side of you is if you feel very uncomfortable looking into getting closer to it. Okay? Moving forward, I have another new Oracle deck. This came with it. And, it says, your relationships are direct reflections of how you view yourself. Through recognizing your value, you will align with supportive relationships that reflect your core self-belief. All right, so I pulled one card to give us a little bit more advice on how to move forward with this big energy. And we have assertive. I painted my nails when I had the video pause. How you like them apples? Sapples. You need to be more assertive. Your voice is being lost among the noise. Your opinions are valid and your suggestions are calling to be heard. No longer can you stand voiceless in the shadows. Speak up and express yourself with sincerity and integrity. Your friends and loved ones are governing your decisions because you are not speaking your mind. Speak out of your comfort zone and insist on being heard. Push back against the dominating personalities that surround you and start making decisions that benefit you. You have remained quiet for too long, and this heart code is urging you to take responsibility for your life and decide which direction to embrace. Guys, there's something extremely important that I would like to express to you. The other night, on August 9th, after I had spent the day manifesting and processing and transmuting and going out of my comfort zone and whatever else, I went to YouTube and I watched a video from one of my favorite tarot readers on YouTube. And I experience synchronistic things while watching my favorite YouTubers a lot. That's why they're my favorite. That's why I feel that there's a collective. That's they have brought a lot to light for me. But this one person in particular, I hold my experiencing synchronistic events differently with because I have feelings for him. Have had feelings for him. And as I'm watching this video, there's sirens going down his street and my street at the same time. And I'm kind of like, God, like, you know, it's been a year and I'm kind of at like I'm at the peak of one of these spiritual awakenings I'm having right now. And I'm kind of, if there's a connection that's supposed to be had between him and I in particular, like, please don't show me any kind of mirror. Like, I don't need to learn anything about my life or my feelings through him. Like, it's not fair, because, like, I don't want this to be like another lesson. But that's what it was. So I would just urge you to be very careful. I mean, maybe just like you, part of learning more about your heart and the evolution of your heart in general, maybe part of it is, identifying and really thinking someone is your soulmate, your twin flame, and whatever else. But I just don't want you to have to learn the hard way, because golly gee willikers. I really wasn't going to say that, but that came out. Boy, was that painful. That was really painful. But this time, after I experienced that synchronistic event, I was like, oh my God, this is going to like hurt like that again. Like that's like so shitty of God to do to me. That's like such a, I don't like to think like that at all, but like seriously, that's how it's like, why would you show me like this like incredible mirror thing in my vision in the way that it's like my desire to get to my heart? I get it. Anyway, all right guys, so for the present moment, the energy that we have going on for you right now, we have the Nine of Swords, the Moon, and the Tower. So what I'm getting from this is that there was, once upon a time, a way of seeing things and going about things that benefited your highest good, and you built your life around that, and it kind of was its own entity, this perspective on the world. I'm not going to jump ahead of myself. It's coming to, it has served its time. You are on to bigger and better things. If there has been a lot of overthinking, sleepless nights, anxiety, stress, due to whatever it may be about, this is because part of you, that part of you that really needs and wants to shine in the world, wants to be expressed authentically in whatever it is that you're doing and whatever it is that you're preparing to do, getting ready to really soar with. Part of your subconscious, part of your emotions that haven't been highlighted. It's becoming highlighted now. So all this anxiety and stuff it's not for nothing. But it's just interesting because the way that you once perceived the world, or a certain way in which you perceived the world, is the reason you have anxiety in general, or the reason you have this overthinking in general. So all of the work that you've been doing, it's been the most difficult to reach this clarity because this is the part that you've kept the most hidden from yourself. What happened in the past that brought us to the present here? We have the Star, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Wow. So what I'm getting from these cards is that in the past, whenever you were presented with a situation in which you would have to work with others, whether it be in school, on projects, whether it be in a family setting, whether it be with friends, in relationships, in love, any kind of thing that involved anyone, you immediately saw it as a threat and treated the situation like you had to steal these battle and take these swords away from the person before they were able to hurt you with the weapon. That was your perspective going into every single situation with another human being. I'm just reading the cards here, but we have the Star here. So what I'm getting from the Star next to these other cards is that even though you were in the dark, like it could have been very clear to another person that you were treating relationships in your life that way. It wasn't clear to you, though. So even though you were in the dark in that way, you have been so protected and watched over by angels and archangels and whatever else you believe in. And I think that August, the time has come where you are finally going to allow yourself to step into the idea of having a relationship with someone where you get closer than you ever did before. Like, I think that you've only ever gotten so close to someone, and I feel for you. I really, really do. What is the greater reason why all of this is happening? the greater reason why all this is happening is because you are going to, all right, someone is going to be coming into your life with an offer of love, and you are going to be very focused on your finances at the time, what brought you more financial freedom and security, and it's almost going to be a test as to, one, what your priorities are and always have been. Two, what your priorities are now after this old perspective and foundation has crumbled. Three, what love means to you and what you are going to allow it to mean to you. What else should you be aware of before moving forward? First of all, what you should be aware of before moving forward is that now that you have somewhat of an inkling as to, now that you know that not everyone is trying to hurt you, steal from you, whatever else, some people actually are. Some people, this is going to be a test of, your judge of character. So what else we should be aware of before moving forward? If and when there is some person that does try to hurt you ever, in whatever situation that means, here we have the Temperance card. There's always going to be an inspired solution. We have Archangel Michael here, or whoever this is to you. It could be you with wings. It could be your mom or your aunt, Lucy. I don't know what it means to you. Just remember that you are the one who is in charge here. Do not give power to the thought of someone who could possibly hurt you. I know trust is a huge thing. But before moving forward, what means more to you? Having someone in your life that you're able to embrace and truly enjoy love with, or protecting yourself for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so with that said, what is coming in the near future? Wait. How deep is your love? Is like the ocean. I feel like I said, what's going on in the present? What's going on in the past that got you here? What's the greater reason this is happening? Yeah, you should be aware of moving forward. Now, what's coming in the near future? All right. So, what's coming in the near future is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, what can we do to prepare for that upcoming energy? I wish I had a bigger desk, doo-da, doo-da. Wish I had a bigger desk, doo-da, doo-da, poof. What can we do to prepare for this that's coming in the near future? Make sure that you, even when preparing for what is reading as sad or difficult to deal with, somewhat difficult to deal with energies, make sure that that is not preventing you from walking away from the things that are no longer serving you, and making sure that you are doing the things that you should in the present moment. When we are getting stronger, we are becoming more aligned, and we are building a stronger relationship with our intuition. We want to remember that our mind can be very tricky sometimes when it comes to our mind working with our emotions and our heart. Our heart, I will say from my experience, has taught me that it speaks a completely different freaking language than the mind does. The heart has reason that reason does not know. I love that quote. I think it says so much. So for what else we can do to prepare for these energies of meeting our soul group that we can meet when we are in our highest timeline, when we are able to not only have abundance but redefine it and redefine how we look at it, when we are able to do all that. How to prepare for it is, when we see something, a little inkling of something that might bring parts of us fear, to make sure that we are doing what we are supposed to do anyway. What's that show? Young Sheldon. I love that stupid show. He has a twin sister, and he is moving on to college, and she's just graduating because he's a genius. She's just graduating the preschool, whatever it's called. Oh my God. Anyway, so he's saying this speech in front of the kids, and he's saying how I just like my sister, she's so whatever he said, but basically when you see something that you're afraid of, you just go and do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just like speaking, I'm in front of people. I'm not even in front of people, and I'm still choking on my freaking words. So do that. Make sure you do that to prepare for the future, and make sure that you are not only stepping into your power as a co-creator of your reality and reality itself, but make sure that you are taking responsibility for all that comes with, new level, new devil, all that, like when you have clarity about certain things, it is now your responsibility to act accordingly. It is now your responsibility to, now that I know, for example, now that I know that the universe has been protecting me with its angelic servants this entire time. I thought I was alone in every single relationship and stuff, but now that I know that it's a collective awareness, that every time I got into a relationship, I would or any kind of partnership, anything that involved other people, my subconscious I would just take it like it was a battle. Now that I'm aware of all these things, and in the present moment that these things are coming to an end so that I can redefine them, I have to take responsibility for that so that they do change. That means being kinder, giving it a few more seconds before I decide to not trust someone, lean into my heart space a little more. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't really prepare for greatness with the feeling of overload and overwhelm. You want to prepare for greatness with the feeling of abundance and gratitude and fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, so what else does the near future hold? The near future. What else does the near future hold? Someone I'm not going to assume that. Hold on a second, I have to meditate on this. Someone's perspective of you may be in the process of changing right now. This person could be feeling that you are strong. This person's perspective that is changing concerning you could be your own perspective. This could be a version of yourself that you have, what is it called? What's the word called? I can't think of the word. Anyway, this could be a version of yourself that you have that you have identified with as another person. And how do I explain this? There are so many different archetypes within each of us as one human being. Just like we all go through the hero's journey and take on different cards at different time, the energy of specific cards, whatever the case may be. So I think that there may be some parts of you that you have hidden from yourself and that you feel connected to, and you've kind of, said that they're just someone else that you feel connected to. You don't know who the person is, and it's just really you. Does that make any sense? Well, whatever. So basically, it's so hard to explain. Hold on. In the reflections that you are seeing, experiencing mirrors synchronistically with other people in your life, all I'm saying is sometimes we act as mortal mirrors, meaning I take responsibility for being a mortal mirror. I am a magician. We take on many different names, different faces, the all-sensing and freeing eye. Capiche? Alright, so someone's perspective of you is in the process of being altered right now, and it is due to your strength. I don't know what else to say about these cards. I can't roll my tongue to do is a sorry. Wow, what the... Okay, guys. For the last bit of information that I can give you as to why all of this is happening and has panned out the way that it has, and how it might pan out in the future, or what you can do to make it pan out in a certain way. We have the Queen of Wands, the most unique of queens, the Hierophant. Run into the altar like a track star, the lovers, and the lovers. So like I've said 25 times every time I record this and then delete it, you are becoming a vibrational match to your highest timeline and to your divine counterpart, person, soulmate. I don't know what to call it. And this comes with a decision, because it's always going to come with a decision. When it comes to you and stepping into your power, or giving your power away to a relationship or someone else, it shouldn't be a freaking contest, and it shouldn't be about that. First of all, you always win. Always put yourself first. And when it comes to relationships, you see Archangel Michael here? Don't worry so much, because this situation that is having you make a decision, it's being overseen by by forces that are much greater than we can comprehend, okay? We got angels up in here. You know, these are just so cool. These 3 cards. The Queen of Wands is awesome because she's like so unique and so different, and she doesn't care that, like, because black cats used to signify bad luck, she doesn't care that that was the thing. She has that black cat chilling, or maybe the black cat's just attracted to her, we don't know. And she's like holding her like sunflower and sitting there with her wand, and she is just like chilling on her throne. When you see a queen or a king or whatever, do you see them on top of each other as one person conglomerate? No, you gotta, you know, be the change that you wish to see in the world. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. What else? When you are in doubt, seek higher counsel. Trust in everything that you have learned. Trust in the changes that you are going to start seeing. Remember this tower, this breaking of the structure that you've built so much of your life around and on, because you might get a little bit like, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? But that's because it's good. It's good, okay? All right. Yeah, let's hold on a second. All right, I'm a little bit oracle card happy today, but you know, it's okay. What last bit of advice specifically regarding relationships can I give to whoever is watching / the collective / myself before we go here? Consequences. I don't like that. Doesn't sound great, does it? I'm just kidding. Consequences, 38. I don't like that. Don't sound nice. Decisions in malice will bear hefty consequences. Vindictive words, intentions, and actions will cause significant and unnecessary challenges. Think carefully before reacting, or you may end up paying the price. Retaliating out of spite only provides temporary gratification and often leads to relationship breakdowns and emotional turmoil. This must be for the haters that are watching. When provoked, step through your emotions and give yourself time to put things into perspective. This will provide the space necessary to see your situation with greater clarity. Plotting vengeful reactions in haste will only lead to repercussions and regret. If you have already retaliated, bear the consequences, apologize for your behavior, and learn from the experience. Continue to manipulate the situation will only intensify the drama. All right, well, I hope that you got something from that. And I hope that you got something from this reading. I sure as hell did. I will see you next time. Peace.